Hey, cheers, let's go over the Shadow Daily. Got a few names today, but nothing really of size. So, markets are relatively flat. NASDAQ down about 80 points. S&P futures down around 25 points. But let's start with the first name that saw the biggest size so far today, of course, besides your Teslas, is FIVN. Maybe actually pull up a chart of this while I pull it up here. We'll pull up a daily. FIVN. That is 5-9. And we saw traders come in today buying the March 100 calls with the stock around $82 a share. So you may be saying, Lance, why are they buying the 100 calls at FIVN? Well, what do we have? Earnings. You have earnings upcoming. Market makers are implying a pretty large move between now and March expiration around $12. So still a little bit further out the money. These calls, 5,000 traded, right around $1 or so. So if you do the math, a nice bet total there, but a little too far out the money. For me, I prefer doing maybe something like the 85s or turning that into bull call spreads. Saw some Kroger next week, 44 puts, only 110K. Kroger, though, not a name you usually see flow from. Conagra Food, very short term, next week, 35 puts. Looked like they're actually doing some possible bull put credit spreads or actually rolling some puts. Again, we never know a trader's stock position, but a couple food stocks seeing some bearish activity. And then also seeing some calls in JD.com. That's the March 10th, 2023, 56 calls, about 105K. Those China ADRs do move crazy. Sometimes they're ripping even though the S&P's down. Sometimes they're gapping down even though the market's up. But we have been seeing some flow in names like Baba, JD.com, and then the Netflix of China. Good old IQ, and a name that has been taking off lately is PDD, another China ADR. So I always like to use a little bit smaller size when trading the China stocks because I've been burned, I've done well, I've been burned, I've done well, and it's just kind of a roller coaster. My favorite one out of the group is Momo, but we have yet to see flow in that name. It's like the Match.com in China. When that one hits, it's usually pretty aggressive and pretty darn moves, we'll say, when that one hits. So a little light flow today, not much, but something when there's not much, I guess, to do in the markets.